Welcome back to Mike and Gen X. We like us.
We do.
My name is Mike.
My name is Jen.
How are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What did you want to talk about today? We had a couple things that we wanted to talk about.
A lot of stuff.
We were hemming and hawing on how we want to start the show, so I'm going to throw it to you.
I want to actually first and foremost talk about a show that I finished yesterday, and I was like, no way. Like, holy guacamole, I could not believe it. And it is not very often that a show will get me at the end to the point where I was like, the last time I remember a movie doing that, me, I think it was called Primal Fear. It was
Okay.
with Edward Norton.
And Richard Gere.
Yeah, and that was the last time I truly remember being till the end.
Sure. What about what?
But the show that I'm referring to is His and Hers on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was really, really good. I figured it out to a degree, and what I'm going to tell you is you will never. I knew there was a twist, and I still.
Do you want to give it away? Or
No way. No. I'm just telling you. Watch it. It's called His and Hers on Netflix. It's a 6-episode. It's a whodunit.
Anybody in it we would know?
I don't know their names off the top of my head, but the guy who was in.
I know, that's how we always do actors. You remember the guy that was in that 3rd episode of
He you wouldn't know this, but the viewers would. He was in the original Walking Dead, and he was the original cops, Rick's friend.
Good Lord, that's going real deep on who it was. It's not this
He's
main
been
character.
in a bunch of stuff. I just can't think of his name.
It's not the main character.
Like
it's
something
the side
Bernthal,
character, but
something.
his friend.
Anyways, he's been in a bunch of stuff. He's really, really good. Y'all gotta watch it. It's really, it's good.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I was watching it. I was like,
yeah, I didn't happen to see that one. It didn't get in the cards.
And I truly pride myself. I really do. I pride myself on figuring out who did it, and to the point where I will text him because I don't want to tell him and give it away. So I will text him.
No.
Text
she doesn't.
myself.
She doesn't text anymore. We put it in our notes of our phone, so that way it's saved.
With like a timestamp.
Yeah. We do that with Masked Singer too.
Yeah.
We try. Masked Singer is always tough though.
I really like Masked Singer. I don't care how hokey anybody thinks it is.
I like it.
We fast forward through a good portion of it because some of it is hokey. However, the clues are pretty good. I really have to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like to figure out who it is. It's a mystery to me. So it's like one of those. It's just a fun little mystery.
It really is kind of that. We've only watched the first episode of the current season. I think we're like 1 or 2 behind. We think we know. Who went home first? Do we
don't remember. But the key is to watch it where you could fast forward through the bad stuff. Because
there's a lot of filler.
I really am impressed with every single one of them that go out there and have the cojones to do it. That said, some of it isn't the easiest to sit through, So, we'd like to watch it where we can fast forward.
100%. It's the only way to do it. But we don't like to watch commercials as it is.
No.
It's
painful.
We just watched a movie. What was the one we watched? And it had 2 commercials.
It was on Amazon Prime because we don't pay for the commercial free.
Right. So now, luckily, it only gave us 1 commercial break because at the end we're like, oh. But even that 2 minutes of an entire 2-hour and 10-minute movie, as soon as it came on, we both just sit there and we're like, "Are you kidding me?"
Actually, no. I was excited because I got a pee break, and we'd have to pause it because usually that does happen.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess
at our age, I think I'm okay with the commercial break.
Yeah, I guess we have become a little more lax.
Yeah, I really, it didn't bother me very much. Now, if there was numerous throughout it, I think I really would have gotten upset. But there was only that one. True. It didn't bother me very bad.
Cool.
So
good show, highly recommended?
I really do. There are, like I said, it's few and far between that will keep me until the end where I'm like,
and it's only 6 episodes, right?
Yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, so that's not even a big commitment.
Yeah, no, not at all. It was really good. It was really good. I would actually probably rewatch that one because it's a mystery, so I'm sure there was stuff that I missed, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It really was.
So while everybody's hunkered down for the storm this weekend, you just gave them the perfect recommendation to binge watch.
Yeah, I did. If you have power, that's what you need to watch this weekend is His and Hers on Netflix. And this is not an ad or anything. I just finished watching it. And I really, truly enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Another thing, speaking of the storm,
Storm.
We are in South Carolina,
Yes.
and we are supposedly going to get not some fun weather coming up here this weekend.
Well, it depends what you call fun.
Well, the bread's already gone from a couple of stores. The water's like gone in the front of the store, but there's some in the back of the store.
Yeah. I went to Food Lion today.
We are actually not making fun. This
No.
actually is not supposed to be a joke. And I would truly, honest to goodness, with the forecast that's coming, which is an ice storm, and I've got some statistics right here on ice. And ice is we're from the Midwest originally. We are from the
Yes.
Illinois area, and we got out of there about 5 years ago. And we experienced winter, which was snow and there's ice and whatever, but we've never really truly experienced an ice storm quite to the what this has the potential of being. And from what I understand, the amount of ice that the potential that this has to lay down could be catastrophic and leave a good portion of many states without power and is for some time. So I understand worst case scenario thought process. However, I would rather be safe than sorry. Just saying.
Oh, that got long-winded.
That was a lot of that was like I should be a singer.
Yeah.
I really if
there are two different kind of people when these storms come in. There are people like my wife who are concerned, prepared, and all that stuff. Absolutely fair. And then there's people like me who are very skeptical that meteorologists are about as accurate as a average Major League Baseball.
Can I just
batter.
tell you guys what?
So I take it for what it's worth,
it.
especially down here.
I watched Walking Dead. And if you guys know anything or watched Walking Dead and understand anything about that show, of course, my brain, I've got ADHD, so of course I overthink everything.
Right.
And I was thinking, oh, well, that could happen. Like that could happen. Like, zombies and,
I mean, I guess anything's
so
possible.
I used to joke with our neighbor, like, because we were watching it when it was first coming out, and we were like, trying to figure out, like, could the walkers get us? Like, could they,
Well, they
break
couldn't climb,
in? And
right?
no, they couldn't climb,
Yeah, should be all right.
and so we had enough food, and everybody would joke that if the walkers did actually come, whose house everybody would come
Right.
stay at was ours because
We were
my
the-
ass prepped. Hell yeah, I prepped.
Yes, you
And
are.
I
a
am
prepper.
proud of it. I was outside getting wood. We didn't realize it was supposed to rain, so we thought we had a little bit more time.
Mhm.
There's wood outside. Who's outside getting it in? This girl.
You absolutely did.
If the power goes out, we have a fireplace. We live in South Carolina. We do not use our fireplace. We have a bunch of fire apparatus around our house, like fire pits and stuff like that. We don't use them because it's
Yeah, no,
South Carolina. Like our weather is usually.
I mean, it is
warm.
cold outside. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is going to be cold, and I understand that.
And it's supposed to be a sustained cold for a longer period of time than people are equipped with.
Yeah.
Down here, I mean, we still have, because I'm a pack rat and don't get rid of anything. We still have like the majority of all of our winter stuff.
Yeah.
We do. The kids don't. They outgrew theirs, but
That's true.
yeah.
As long as my biggest thing, as long as we can keep power, everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Hopefully
So,
we can keep power. Hopefully,
on the bright side, food won't spoil because it'll be so cold. You just put it outside. And outside of that, it is what it is. There's only so much you can do. If you lose power, you lose power.
yeah.
Right? You just gotta have everything, charged and ready to go. And, that's
And
what
we
we'll do.
have plenty of stuff for sandwiches
We do. This
Mhm.
could be a peanut butter and jelly weekend.
or tuna
Ew.
or lunch meat.
Lunch meat's fine, but tuna, ew. I even had to buy tuna today.
I can even barbecue some stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's funny when
Like
I
campfire style.
when I go to the store, and this is how I know that every day is becoming more and more of a struggle just to remember anything. So my wife sends me to the store today, and there's like 4 things on the list, 4 things on the main list, and then she adds 1. So we're at 5. I mean, not a really hard list.
Pushing it. I'm pushing it.
Soda, water, bread, some kind of
Tuna.
dessert. No, tuna was the add-on.
You
right?
never did get me a dessert.
So that's how I know I'm getting old. I didn't get water because they didn't have any. I got soda and I got bread, and then I got the tuna.
Listen, I'm just gonna say when it comes to
It's
the
an interesting.
chocolate,
It was an interesting cart at Food
and
Lion.
and we're getting closer and closer, and there's really like one specific candy in my perimenopause that I really, really, really like have been wanting. Like I've gone through like these ebbs and flows. Ladies, if you're going through perimenopause, are you doing this too? Like I like I will eat, and it's I think part of it's my ADHD, but I like will go crazy on one thing, and like I was into Reese's peanut butter cups, and I
She
think I
was.
ate those like every day for like a year,
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's like I don't even want one
We even
anymore.
got to the point we try. I think we tried to make them. Didn't we make them once?
That was a long time ago, but yeah,
They were actually really good.
they were really good. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can make homemade ones that are really good, and you can actually make
Yes.
power ones, but healthy ones actually. However,
However,
right now I'm really hooked on a generic candy. It's just chocolate covered peanuts.
yeah, that and but the peanuts kind of mess with you. So it's like you have it and then you
Yeah. So the older I get, like you can't eat stuff like you used to. Peanuts. Like who knew? No, 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 not an allergy. Just as you get older.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That noise, is that a dog licking?
Yeah,
Ugh.
she's having fun. Ugh, I love our dogs.
I think she's hyper. She's one of those dogs that needs to like run around a lot.
Yeah.
And today was rainy
Yeah.
and she didn't get to do her normal like running, so she's like, I think it's just nervous.
I know,
energy.
right?
It really is.
So, pretty cool thing about our kid, he got nominated for an award. Jake,
Oh
a
yeah,
wrestler did. Wrestler got nominated for Up and Rising Star or something like that.
Yeah, it's a Carolina Association. I forgot. I don't
Some kind
have
of
it written down.
some kind of Carolina Association.
Way to
wrestling.
make me look like bad mom. Yeah, so
I know I'm
Carolina
bad dad.
Wrestling.
I am bad dad as well because
yeah.
we're kind of close, but we know it's a Carolina thing.
Carolina Wrestling Association.
That sounds good.
something like that.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Please don't quote us. Anyways,
Yeah.
Our son Jake
Yes. Jake Parker.
was nominated for Rising Star.
Yes.
Up and coming wrestler. So he's a professional wrestler. You
Uh-huh.
should check him out if you are in North Carolina, South Carolina,
In
Georgia.
Atlanta. Yep.
He does some wrestling shows. Jake Parker. He's No Quit Jake Parker
Oh,
on
it's so good.
Instagram. You can follow him on Instagram or Jake Parker on
Tickle
Facebook.
Tackle. Does he have Tickle Tackle?
He's No Quit Jake Parker on TikTok too.
There you
So
Yeah,
if you go to any of my socials, you can find me at Jen Keeter.
Absolutely.
Jen Keeter on Facebook, Gen X on TikTok, and
Yeah, he just
you can find him from there too.
So-
and him.
the cool thing about it is a lot of his buddies are nominated as well in different categories like tag team and another one
Yeah.
of his buddies Rising Star, one's for Entertainer of the Year, and it's just really cool. I mean, like last month he wrestled Carlito, and anybody that knows anything about wrestling fans know that Carlito's a big name. So a lot of fun. So a lot of cool things to get nominated for an award of that nature. He's about a little over a year and a half in. It's a pretty big deal. So there we go.
I keep forgetting to use the buttons.
Yeah.
We have to really get better.
Well, you told me I couldn't touch it, so yeah, I took my ball and went home. Not really. I forget that it's there. I really
Me
do.
too.
I have it. I have on my stream. I've got all my keypad, and I actually set it up so I can do it, and I always forget to hit the buttons.
I will tell you though, as far getting back to Jake and the wrestling,
Yeah.
He's been wrestling professionally for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
And he has been practicing maybe he's 3 years in, two or 3 years in, and it is amazing. It
Yeah.
is really something
is
that's
super
really
cool.
cool. He has wanted to do this since he was a little kid, and to watch your son, and he's not a kid, he's 27,
Right.
to watch your son start to really realize his dream.
Oh, it's awesome.
It is. And watch the work that he puts in, and he coaches as well. So he's giving back
Mhm.
and teaching, up and coming wrestlers is, kind of while he's honing his craft. It's really, really cool to watch.
It is.
And say what you will about professional wrestling, it is really, truly a male soap opera, I guess you
Oh
could
my
say.
God,
But
yes.
it is
Been
the
saying
work
it for
that they
years.
put in at the athletes that these guys are, and
Yep.
the storylines and everything that just goes into it.
Everything that goes into keeping them safe.
Yeah, and
It's-
I'll have to say, like the guys, Jake primarily wrestles for a couple of different places, but he got his start at Palmetto Wrestling Academy here in South
Mhm.
Carolina. And I'm going to tell you what, they really crank out some talent.
Yeah.
They really do. A lot of the guys that come out of Palmetto Wrestling Academy are nominated
Yep.
and that
Yes, they are.
same list as Jake. And I mean, there's a lot of them.
There are.
And, I'm going to have to shout it out as much as I like to call this guy a bully because my son is now a bad guy because of him. Ethan Case really knows what the hell he's doing. So
So, what,
But you know, I gotta
you gotta
kind
give Ethan all the
of gotta
credit.
give the devil his due
Mhm.
and tip my hats. But I will
Uh-huh.
also tell you that this weekend they were supposed to have a show to commemorate his 22nd anniversary wrestling.
Ethan, yeah.
Ethan's, yeah, and
Mhm.
22 is my lucky number, so
They
ha
push it.
ha, Ethan. No, I'm just kidding.
Had to push
I
it off for
actually
the
feel
weather.
bad for it. They're pushing it off for the weather because of this big storm, so they'll be
Yeah.
wrestling next weekend, and
Yeah.
it's for PCW Palmetto Championship Wrestling. And I will tell you, in South Carolina, that is probably the premier family show to
Hands
go watch.
down. Not
If
even
you-
a question.
If you love professional wrestling, it's clean.
Mhm.
There's no swearing, there's no blood. It is family oriented. There are some really big names. Carlito was just there.
Yep.
They've had Sean Legacy.
Yep.
One of the girls that started at Palmetto Championship or Palmetto Wrestling Academy, she's on the WWE watch list. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, there's some really
It is cool.
the talent that they're cranking out of there is incredible. Y'all give it a watch next week, and they rescheduled the show.
Yep.
Last month was sold out.
Yep.
There was no more seats. Biggest show yet, and I'm telling you what, if you really like wrestling or you're looking for something to do around the Midlands in South Carolina,
Absolutely. It is so cool.
mhm.
And they when Jake started doing it, we started noticing, watching crowds and going to some of his shows and everything. Palmetto, or where the show next weekend, it's the biggest crowds that we see.
Oh, by and far.
And
And
the
they
last show had over 300 people at it, and which it doesn't
no, they
sound
had
like
more than that. No, that was just I think the floor chairs.
no,
Yeah,
floor was 200, and then they said another 100 up there. So at least 300, but somewhere between 300 and 400 people, which is a great
either
size
way,
show.
that's
But-
either way they
But a lot of independent shows are in that 50 to 75 people range. So I mean, you're talking 5-6 times the numbers, and in the
there's
crowd
storylines.
we get vocal. The storylines are
There's
really
merch,
good.
there's meet and greets. The wrestlers come out, they hang out with the kids, they'll do
Mhm.
pictures, and they do not charge for it. It's a really, really great family experience.
Speaking of which,
Anybody want to check out Palmetto Championship Wrestling?
Yes.
Like I said, they were supposed to have the show this weekend, but with that impending
Mhm.
doom of the storm, they rescheduled it for next Saturday.
yes,
So it's doors open at 6 or 6:30, and first bell's at 7.
yeah, the doors open at 6. Hopefully,
And-
it's not too cold.
yeah.
I don't want to stand outside when it's too cold. Last time I left that venue, I stepped in a mud hole. Yeah, I really did. My entire shoe got covered in mud. Ugh.
I suppose you should look
It-
before
it-
you leap.
It was dark out, and I was going to put our chairs away, and then when I stepped in it, and I was wearing my on clouds. Yeah, I know.
You know what that is?
That's Taylor
like the
Swift's violin.
violin.
I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Which segues me into
Big
my
time
next.
segue. How about that one? That was a good one.
That was a good one, Jen. Right. So I haven't.
How is it? Wait a minute.
I was
how did you just
segueing.
take-
I took over. So see how that works?
Yeah, apparently.
Yay,
right.
me.
There
All
we
right,
go.
listen. So that little violin, it brings me into if you were with us yesterday, or
Yes.
if you were anywhere on social media in the last few days, you know that Taylor Swift has been outed as a mean girl.
She's mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it kind of makes you look at her in a whole new light, which I really never. Anyway, that said, today I had read and it was somebody read, and I watched a reel of of continuing.
Jen likes reels.
I love reels.
Sorry.
I love reels.
Sorry.
And so somebody was reading off the continuation of text messages that Blake Lively had sent to Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
And basically it was at the meeting that Taylor Swift basically was not at with Justin Baldoni, or didn't know anything about whatever. She was there, full on there, fully planned to be there. She was apparently a horrible, rare. Anyways, at the meeting, Justin Baldoni had said to Taylor Swift, "Yes, I know who you are, but I don't know your music.
Right.
I'm not really familiar with your music." Well, apparently that really rubbed Blake the wrong way, and y'all should go look up and see those text messages. She text messaged Taylor Swift after after he left and all that was over, and basically had stated, as if what he had done to me wasn't bad enough, he now does this. This is worse than anything he ever did to me, was to basically belittle who she was, and her being Taylor, her accomplishments by stating like, how does he not know her music and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's talk about this.
All right.
Bad Bunny is one of the biggest selling artists all over the world. He
Yep.
is headlining the Super Bowl.
He is.
And I could not tell you anything that he sings, raps,
No.
does. I couldn't tell you what his music sounds like. I have no effing idea.
I don't.
So quite frankly, Blake Lively, seriously, but the way she talked to Taylor Swift, like licking up this woman's butthole, her and Ryan Reynolds both. Like, now yesterday, I had you listen to the email that he sent to Colleen Hoover after the premiere. What did you think of Ryan Reynolds after you heard that email? And y'all, if you have not
I
heard
wish
or
you
read
had an excerpt from it. It is so 16th century English.
No, it's not.
With douchebag written all over it.
Oh my God.
It is so
adjectived.
Oh my
like
God.
Talking in cursive, like licking somebody's butthole
It
like
is
you
the
are
worst.
a bidet. It is not. I could
She
not.
finished reading it. I'm like, what the hell was that?
He said
That's literally. I go, what was that?
one of the things he said was, "I know up here we're in rare air, but let me just
Yeah.
tell you." And I'm thinking,
Oh my God.
I can't even. And he said something about a tummy ache or fuckity, and I'm just like, I can't. That was not really swearing. I was quoting.
All right.
Because he
That's
did
fine.
say fuckity fuck.
You got to air quote it.
He
There we go.
said.
All right. Well, now we know that he said it.
And I like air quotes. But
I know
anyways. Oh my goodness. Those two are like, and then
it's
just,
terrible.
y'all, if you have not check these out. Like,
If you go anywhere on social media and just like search it, there are people on there that just read it. So you don't even really have to pay attention. You can just listen.
Yesterday it was everywhere, and today there's not much.
Oh,
Today there's not much, so I'm thinking there's a cleanup crew somewhere. But I will tell you, even Sony,
Tay reached out to Zuck.
Sony was even saying, like, backing up what Justin was saying, like, about
crazy.
Blake, like, these people are crazy. But just read the text messages back and forth, and then with Blake and Taylor and some of these people, and then read how Blake and Ryan email and
Ugh.
it is. I can't believe how these elites or these like, oh my God, what is wrong with these people? Like, they are just. It's like they're having sex with each other with words.
If somebody had sent me an email like that,
I feel like, ugh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it would be like.
I would read that and be like, what is wrong
such
with you?
word vomit, and
And Colleen Hoover is a writer. Like, I have to believe she's so disillusioned by the money and the glitz and the glamour that she's like, okay with it. I don't know, but this is all just.
Did she respond? I mean, I don't even know. I don't even care.
It's icky. All of it's just icky. Like, honestly, icky.
The whole situation is just. It's just
and
sad.
Blake Lively literally was going after all of these, like, celebrity reporters and these independent reporters because she thought people were, from Blake from Baldoni.
She was getting paid to do it.
That they were all getting paid to, like, talk crap about her, and we're like, no, your asshole is showing. Like, you're like just a big brown, like, you're a mom. Like, do better.
Yeah,
it's all so it's embarrassing, but they're celebrities and they don't really care. Like, they have their money, just go away.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
the thing.
Disappear. We won't care in a minute.
I mean, Ryan has been fantastic at business, so they're doing just.
But he sounds like he's a douche-holio. Like, but whatever. You're rich. Go do your thing. I don't care about you. Just go away. But they're horrible people. They really seem like horrible people. Yeah.
So I was scrolling Twitter right before we were coming on here, and I kind of came up with it.
I don't have Twitter.
I
do, but I haven't signed in probably like 15 years.
I like it because to me it's the least regulated, but different subject, different.
Okay. Sorry.
No.
Squirrel. Y'all remember I have ADHD, and I perimenopause. I'm like, woo.
So the reason that this thing that came up my thing, and it really kind of interested me, because when I looked at the list, I'm like, oh my God, this is you. So
me?
Oh
boy.
It was a bunch of scientists. They put together this list of the most painful things that the humans go through on a regular basis, right? Mm-hmm. When you're, but it starts up here. Okay, so we're not talking like a little cut or whatever. So the first thing, and I was looking at, I didn't know what this trigeminal neuralgia. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, it's some kind of pain thing in your face, but that's not the interesting. But number 9, migraines.
Yeah, migraines are awful.
Right?
Hmm.
Okay, so I know our daughter and you guys deal with that. Number 8, kidney stones. So we're going from bad to we're going to the worst. So these are what they feel are the worst pains. So kidney stones. My father's been going through that.
I had a kidney infection, and
Yeah,
that
oh my
was
God, yeah, I remember that.
the pain. I was pregnant
Yeah, I know.
with our son Braden, and the pain was incredible. And they actually had to give me heavy duty pain meds because the pain is so incredible with it that they were afraid it was going to make me go into labor.
Yeah.
And I was only like 24 weeks.
And was that when they gave you the
That's yeah.
they gave you Benadryl?
No, that was when I was in labor.
Oh, that was a different one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember this one. So
yeah.
number 7 on the list was fibromyalgia. I'm not 100% sure what fibromyalgia is.
If I'm not mistaken, that is one of those things it's like hard to diagnose. It's almost like a bunch of different things, but it's almost like an invisible, painful thing.
Just everywhere?
I keep saying the word thing, but yeah,
Right.
it's one of
Well,
those.
I don't know what it is. So
but
thing works
what
for
I'm
me.
saying is like an What is wrong with that?
I don't know, but we're going to keep going again.
Okay, but I think it's one of those undescribable, like, I have all of these certain things, kind of maybe like a lupus, but I believe
it's never lupus, right?
But I'm saying it's a very, very painful.
Yeah, no,
thing.
that's how it's on this list.
Yeah.
All right, so number 5 is, number 6 was rheumatoid arthritis.
Mm.
I think my grandma had that.
My aunt has that.
She does currently?
Yeah, and a lot of it's an autoimmune thing.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's supposed to be very, very painful. Like you can see some of the athletes, you can see their hands start to kind of like almost curl like this or go crazy.
Ew.
Yeah,
All right, so number 5, Crohn's.
Yeah, my grandfather had it.
I know. So I mean, God, I had no idea these were this painful. So that's now you see why this list was really interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, cutting off a finger.
I broke the tip of my pinky.
I couldn't imagine cut.
It was going this way.
So at least we know where it is on the list. Well, I did that with that finger, but yeah. Number 3, childbirth.
Yep, I did it with and without enhancements.
The first time through, you did it with no
13 and a half hours
with no epidural,
nothing.
just to prove how tough you were.
No. That was not the case. No, that was not the case. No, it was that my mother, this was my first son, and
She thought it'd be funny.
No, my mother scared the living daylights out of me because back then, with an epidural, you got sent home with a packet. And you had to read about it, and then you had to sign like a bunch of paperwork, and then you had to sign more paperwork, and like it was like a to do. It was like a decision. It was not.
So did you just didn't want to sign the paperwork?
My mom. Well, one of the things that no, my mom told me I could die, and then my mom told me, so she like seriously got into my head.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. So I'm like,
that's rude.
I was like, no. And she told me, and it did say right in the paperwork. Of course, she was like in the packet, you could die, the baby could die. So I was like, nope, I'm out.
Fair enough.
And she got in my head, like she really did. But her thought process was that she had me without it. So I don't know if it was like payback, but I did it. And my second one, epidural.
Yeah. Then you had the one that only worked on half the side, so that was cool.
Yeah, then so then my fourth one.
Yes.
I have 6. We have 6. My fourth one, 17 and a half hours of labor, and the epidural only worked on half of my body.
All right. He told you just to lay on your side. You'll be fine.
He's like, just roll over.
Just roll over. You'll be all right. That'll work.
Didn't know.
Number 2 is a sting from a bullet ant. We don't have to worry about that. I think it's not around.
How about a sting from a fire ant? That is the worst ever. Awful. And then it burns. It itches. It's miserable. It's horrible. I hate fire ants.
I was at a softball tournament. I was standing there, minding my business. And then all of a sudden, 37 ants are eating my ankle. Do you remember that? I have never... That was horrible. Horrible. And then when it tries to... it swelled up so bad. Bullet ant. And last one is some complex
He can't read his own writing.
Well, I wrote it fast.
He
Complex, something pain syndrome. It's CRPS. It starts with an R. But it's weird pains throughout your body. They have no idea how to stop it, and it's horribly painful, worse than childbirth. But I think you hit 4 of these. And that's why I'm like, that is absolutely insane. So I give you all the credit in the world. If those are the most painful things in the world and you've already withstood 3 or 4 of them, wow. And yeah, so you earned more of my respect today.
I even drove myself to the hospital twice in labor.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did. Anyway, let's get back.
Well, we hit the half-hour mark.
Oh.
I know. We can keep going if you want.
That's okay.
All right.
We're good.
All right, we're gonna call it there. So
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I saw that list and I was like, golly, my wife's been all through a whole lot of stuff. So, but yeah. So if you go through all those stuff, I'm sorry. I've never had a migraine, or finger cut off, or childbirth because I'm a dude.
You never had any of those.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I've never done any of them. So that's why I said you earned my respect. So everybody have a great night. If you're liking the content, please like, share, subscribe.
It's free.
Always free. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.